week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Terrapins will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will get first crack at it here. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. From the gun to give, looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the back. Inside the 35. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He's in open space downfield. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they strike first.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you can tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Maryland's offense will get the ball for the first time. Off the play fake on first down. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff to the single running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Pitts. Under fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here's the pressure. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Safe completion on the screen. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Banks. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they needed to make. They're trailing. It's still early. Lots of football to be played, but that was an important down and distance this one early.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to throw, it's Pitts. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Bearcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Bearcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Dropping back, it's Banks. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! A great catch and run for 6. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Ball. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Terrapins in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw for it. On target. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Pitts. Get it out on the screen. Powers through the defender.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Balls and fired complete. Touchdown, Terrapins! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Demania. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Power football with the run. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to run it. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Banks. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
The Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Clemens. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Plucks it out of the air. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Fires to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Looking to pass, it's Banks. He's going for it all. Brings it down on the right side. Off to the races. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hold. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. He leaves it with his back. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Clemens. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
They boot it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Banks. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man, and it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays.
Got some room to run. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Terrapins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Pitts. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! Ready to try the point after. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Back to pass, it's Banks. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contests.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Terrapins want to move quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. No huddle here for the offense.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Up-tempo for the offense. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Here on third down. To the air. It's Pitts. It's complete on the right side. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. The give as they work on that clock. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. A shot toward the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Bust through behind his pad. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Wants to throw, it's Pitts. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete.